Welcome back to the NKU Norse. Today we have a doubleheader against Florida Atlantic and Marshall. Right now we're sitting at the top of our conference, but Florida Atlantic is undefeated and they're an 84 overall team, so they won't be an easy win. And then after we play that game, we're going to take on Marshall. So today should be a good episode. Right now we're sitting at number 29 in the country, and take a look at that. Kansas is number 18. You wouldn't expect that, but anyway, we have some recruiting to do, and we were able to land 76 overall tight end Manuel Lemon last week. And we also were able to land the 95 speed wide receiver Marcus Tremblay coming in at 6'7". He's going to be absolutely amazing for the program, I can already tell. And an update with the rest of the players on the board, we do have a little bit of a lead on John King, and then everyone else on the board we're definitely going to end up getting. I also added a few players to the board just to see if we could land them. 73 overall free safety Patrick Washington is one of those players. I also added another tight end and an 84 overall kicker. If we land that kicker, I'm going to go ahead and redshirt him, and by the time he's starting as a freshman, he's going to be like a 90 overall. Right now, we have a 12-game home win streak. Both of the games we're playing in today's episode are home games, so if we can go out and win both of those games, we'll have a 14 home game winning streak by the end of this episode. I think that'd be huge, but we're going to wear the pink jerseys for these next two games. That's because it's October in game. We're hopefully going to finish off Breast Cancer Awareness Month with a couple wins, and take a look at this. They have an 88 overall halfback who's honestly had a pretty good season, but their best player is a 90 overall punter, so hopefully we can beat FAU. Take a look at Nippert Stadium. It is absolutely packed. Our fans want to see us come out and hopefully grab a win today, but it won't be easy. They are an 84 overall team. They're starting with the run. Austin Hargrove with the tackle. I'm honestly hoping that they're a run-heavy team. Run-heavy teams are pretty easy to stop. Oh my gosh, Travis Silva just got burnt deep. That was a great play right there. Now they're going with the pass. That's a box. Sack the QB. I absolutely love it. Freshman Cody Hickman's already getting in, but we did not stop the run there at all. I hate giving up big runs like that. Ryan Clayton tried to make a tackle. They pitched it. We locked it up, which means we just need one stop here on 3rd and 6. Oh my gosh, I tried to get out there. Ryan Clayton makes the tackle, and we're holding FAU to 3 on their first drive. We're going to come out, and we're going to start off with the handoff to Troy Brown. He's out of the Wildcat formation, and he's going to get a nice gain. I think it's important we establish the run. You got man-to-man coverage here. Look at the separation from Tony Hines. He is an absolute stud. Man-to-man coverage again. Andy Larson getting wide open. Our offense is firing on all cylinders so far. Dustin McCauley on the QB run. Cutting to the outside. Now, on 2nd and inches, we're going to throw the halfback screen to Daniel Kelly, who's getting into the end zone. That is a great play right there, and your Norse are going up 7-3. On 1st and 10, they're going with the run, and we're locking that up. Come on, Austin Hargrove, bring the QB down. 3rd and 1 right here. They're just going with slants. The hitch is open. Kenneth Webb, make the tackle. Here comes the run, and it's getting wide open. Fortunately, Zach Williams was able to make a tackle there. That's great defense. No way the QB got a gain there. I gotta say, in Conference USA, all of the QBs seem to be super good at escaping the pocket, which is why here on 3rd and 4, I'm hoping we can get the stop, and Ryan Clayton makes the tackle, but they're picking up the first down. I'm sending 7 people here. They went with the run. We're going to lock it up, and I'm going to send 7 people again. This time the run to the outside. Zach Williams make the tackle. Austin Hargrove can't bring him down. I gotta say, going into this game, I knew their running back was going to be a fighter, and they pick up the first down there. Their offense is honestly just really solid. The thing is, if we can stop them here from getting into the end zone, it won't matter, because the most important thing is having a solid red zone offense. Come on, bring him down. That's a first down. I'm expecting another run. They actually went with the pass, and that's when we put him in a box. The QB escapes the pocket. Kenneth Webb can't make the tackle, and they get into the end zone. I'm telling you all these Conference USA QBs are so good at escaping the pocket and making big gains, and it's honestly really hard to stop. They are pressing Tony Hines here, but he wasn't ever left open. We're just going to hit Daniel Kelly, and what a move. Now we're going to go with the Wildcat. Try to cut to the outside. It doesn't work. I've made it clear this year that I want to establish the run in all of these games, and that's because it really opens up the passing game. Here on 3rd and 8, I'm going to throw Bryce Oliver, and that's not going to be a first down. We're just going to have to punt the ball back to FAU and hope we can get a stop. 1st and 10, you know this is going to be some sort of weird play. Good defense. Good defense. Oh, I was right there. Ryan Clayton's just not fast enough. We are struggling right now to get a stop. Their running back somehow breaking tackles. 1st and 10. We're locking that up. Austin Hargrove somehow did not make the tackle there. I honestly cannot deal with all of these broken tackles. 3rd and 9 right here. No way anything's open. No way anything's open. That's a box. The freshman Cody Hickman gets his second sack on the game, and they just take their 3. All right, Tony Hines, get to that. No. No, 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 no. There is no way that just happened. We are so unlucky. That is the last time Tony Hines will ever return a kick. I've put Jamari Brown back there. He didn't want to do it his senior year. He'd been doing it for 2 years already. But now he's going to start returning kicks for us again, especially after that. And it's already going much better. That is extremely frustrating, I gotta say. But we're throwing dots to Walter Darwin. Dustin McCauley wants to lead this team to a win. And he's fighting for a first down. Keep going. We have something special in the freshman QB. I gotta say, we really do. There's another dot. And they're not going to expect a run here, so I'm going to try to get him with it. That's a first down. We still need to figure out how to get into the end zone from here. R1's open. That's a dot. Walter Darwin holds on to the ball, and we get a touchdown before the half. There we go. When all things were looking bad, we get some momentum. We're going into the half down 6, but I think that was a huge turnaround because now we get the ball, and honestly, we could go down and take a lead right here on this drive. Jamari Brown, you've got to be a better kick returner than Tony Hines. I know you are. We're going to start off with the run. They lock that up, but Dustin McCauley is fighting for a few extra yards. On 3rd and 7, I'm going to come out, and I'm going to throw Troy Brown. Hold on to it, buddy. There we go. We're good. We're going to keep throwing dots here. Look at that. Troy Brown is getting open again. Here we go. On the triple option. Oh, my gosh. Dustin McCauley getting a nice pickup. I got to say, the offense is looking really solid right here. I'm just going to throw Daniel Kelly. And here on 2nd and 1, I'm going to throw Daniel Kelly again. He's getting open. Dustin McCauley loves to throw the ball to his halfbacks. That's a bad throw, though. Now we're going to go with the Wildcat run. Troy Brown to the outside. He isn't getting into the end zone, but he puts us in a good position to. Dustin McCauley gets in, and there we go. We are able to take a 1-point lead right here with Cam Newton drilling the extra point, and just like that, we are right back into this football game. They're going to go with the pass here. I knew it. We put them all in a box, though. Ryan Clayton, bring down the QB. On 2nd and 9, they're going with the run, and we lock that up. Anton Cooper made a great play there. 3rd and 12. We're locking that up as well. All of the momentum has swung our way. We are playing so much better. And now we have a chance for Jamari Brown to get to the outside and get a solid punt return here. There we go. Of course, it has to come back with the flag. Oh, well, it is what it is. I'm going to throw the hitch right here to Bryce Oliver. That was honestly not a solid read there. Oh my gosh, Troy Brown, stay up. That could have been such a huge gain if he didn't stumble. It's 3rd and 3 right here. I'm going to throw the hitch, and Tony Hines drops the ball. We're honestly in a position where we need to go for this right here. That's a good play. I couldn't click on and make the catch. And boys, this game is far, far from over. Why is he wide open? Travis Silva, make the tackle. We could potentially be in a little bit of trouble. Their QB's taking off. Anton Cooper, bring him down. On 2nd and 9, they're going with the QB run. Zach Williams, bringing down the QB. And on 3rd down, we're sending 7 people. We needed to get pressure in. Ryan Clayton with the sack. And this isn't the easiest kick in the world. Maybe they won't make it. Unfortunately, it did end up sneaking in. It would be nice if we could just go out and absolutely destroy a conference opponent for once. I don't know why everything has to be such a close game. This might be a bad read. I don't know why I threw that. I thought Tony Hines was beating him deep. Okay, we are not going to talk about that play. Let's stop the running back. Come on. 3rd and 4. They're going with the handoff. Get out there. No way. Zach Williams, make the tackle. We are in a bad position. They just went with the read option. They have run the ball 3 more times than they've passed the ball. We stopped the run there, though, which means here on 3rd and 7, we're just going to need a stop. Good defense. Good defense. There we go. We're just going to end up holding them to 3 again, and we have a chance to go down and win this game still. All right, Jamari Brown, let's see what you can do. Cutting to the outside. Oh my gosh. Get a nice return here. The real question will be, can this freshman offense come out with not much experience and get the win here? Troy Brown getting a few yards. On 2nd and 7, I'm throwing the halfback screen. Troy Brown is open. Let's pick up that first down. We couldn't, and now here on 3rd and 4, I'm probably going to be tempted to scramble with Dustin McCauley. We're going to try throw it. He couldn't get the throw off. Oh boy, this could get rough. 4th and 4. I'm rolling out. Let's go, Dustin McCauley. Scramble, scramble. Okay, we're alive. I do not trust the ball leaving his hands right now. We're going to try to take a quick throw here. It's open. Troy Brown is open. Oh my gosh. Stop. Okay, we're going to burn some time. The goal is to run out as much clock as we can. If we're able to get into the end zone here, we don't want to give FAU the ball back with a ton of time. Second and goal, I'm going to hand this off to Daniel Kelly. Come on, get in there. I think the run's open. Let's go for it. Daniel Kelly, dive into the end zone. Okay, we're good. We're good. Time to take a deep breath. We got in there. On this conversion, let's just scramble in. Dustin McCauley gets the 2-point conversion, and I can finally take a deep breath because it feels like we have survived. We're going to stay undefeated in Conference USA conference play. I'm going to run around this defensive line to get the sack. It didn't work. This is the last play of the game. Come on. Knock it down. We're good. Okay, we survived. Thank goodness we did. Remember, this is a doubleheader, so we're going to be taking on Marshall here in a second. But my goodness, talk about a game. Dustin McCauley played pretty well besides that interception. He also had 73 rushing yards and a touchdown. Troy Brown honestly looked pretty good on the ground. And honestly, Daniel Kelly did as well. Troy Brown also had 69 receiving yards, and Daniel Kelly had 49 receiving yards. So our halfbacks were our two big receivers. Defensively, Ryan Clayton had 6 tackles and 3 tackles for loss with a sack. Cody Hickman was also able to get 2 sacks, and Jeff Welsh picked up a sack as well. We're now 6-1. We are bowl eligible. We escaped with the win. And now it's time to advance to week 10. And here we are in the next week. We got to sneak into the top 25 after grabbing that win. I know you all love a good doubleheader. I'll be jumping into this game soon. But first, I have to schedule Ryan White, Tremaine Bush, and Mike Brown all for a visit this week. We have a bigger lead now on middle linebacker 78 overall John King, and we have a lead on the 84 kicker Ryan Chandler. I love that. Right now in the top 25 polls, we're behind number 24 Wyoming, 23 Louisville, who we beat earlier in the year, 6-2 Washington, and 3-3 Oklahoma. We're also sitting at number 25 in the BCS rankings. We're still sitting on top of our conference. FIU is undefeated as well, and we actually end up taking them on next week. And then after that, we're going to be playing number 2 Notre Dame. Here we are at Nippert Stadium. We have built a massive fan base that shows out to almost all of our games, and I'm hoping we can come out and dominate Marshall today. We're going to be starting off on defense. I'd really like to set a tone against them today, show we're not a team to mess around with. Andrew Luck had a solid point. He told his team, if you all can barely beat FAU, how are you going to beat Notre Dame in a few weeks? And so now I'm going to come out and I'm going to blitz on all these plays. We're getting in there. And that's a solid first stop on defense. Today is going to be dots only. There is not going to be much running the ball unless we're scrambling with Dustin McCauley like this. And the reason for that is being that I want to come out and dominate. There we go. And I want to get Dustin McCauley used to slinging the rock because I have a feeling we're not going to be able to establish the run against Notre Dame. This is great defense. Throw it away. Honestly, everyone in the whole football program is looking forward to that game against Notre Dame, but we got to come out and beat Marshall and FIU next week. Then that's the game we can focus on. Until then, we just need to play solid today. Bryce Oliver picking up the first down. And here on 1st and 10, they're in man-to-man coverage. That's a box. Scramble away, Dustin McCauley. No, that was a dumb decision. We are not going to talk about that one. That was a pretty bad decision to make. Now I'm going to roll out. I'm going to throw this post corner read dot to Bryce Oliver. That's one of my favorite plays right there. Oh my gosh, we have another dot. Look at Walter Darwin getting wide open. And that's a solid start on offense right there, going up 7-0. On 1st and 10, they're going with the run. Ryan Clayton, get out there, make the tackle. The sophomore linebacker is so dominant. Oh my gosh, that was almost a pick. And honestly, I think I'm falling in love with sending blitzes. There we go. Austin Hargrove gets his 2nd sack of the game. We have to keep putting a ton of pressure on their offense. It's working out for us so far. Now we're going to drop back, and I'm going to throw a dot to Andy Larson. He doesn't hold on to it. On 2nd and 10, I went with the play action. A lot of great blocks, but they got in, so we're going to have to take off with Dustin McCauley. I could do this all day. I'm playing smart right now. I'm playing relaxed. They're pressing Tony Hines. I threw that one up anyway. That is not a good read. 27 did a great job of keeping up with the speedster. On 2nd down, the run isn't getting anywhere. And now we're sitting here on 3rd and 13. It's man-to-man coverage. Bryce Oliver with the catch. I'm not sure if anyone's even going to have a 1,000-yard receiving game for us this year. Oh my gosh, great route bounce by Troy Brown. But what I meant by that is I don't think anyone's going to have a 1,000-yard receiving season for us. We spread the ball out so much. For example, our best receiver, Bryce Oliver, sometimes barely gets targeted. There's a dot to Walter Darwin, though. Is he going to get his 2nd touchdown of the game? He isn't, but I'm going to throw a dot here to Andy Larson. Marshall is definitely the worst team we've played so far this season, and we're going to go out and beat them by as much as we can. I'm going to keep up this blitzing. Ryan Clayton with the tackle. Now they're going 5 wide. Surely someone's going to get in here. Their QB's taking off. Ryan Clayton misses. Blitzing like this would not work against a good team, but we're not playing a good team. We're playing Marshall. Here on 3rd down, I am sending out a bluff blitz. They ran, so it didn't matter. Come on. They got a 1st down. On 1st and 10, they're going with the halfback screen. I can't believe I just missed that with Ryan Clayton. Oh my gosh, Zach Williams, everyone just missed a tackle. This might not be as easy of a win as we're hoping for. They just got us with the read option. You know what, instead of being risky and throwing the ball a ton, which would cause for interceptions, we're gonna have a nice long drive here. It's gonna be super conservative. Just a bunch of halfback screens and runs. Troy Brown to the outside. But anyway, I just want to make sure we get on the board before the half. I'm prone for making dumb mistakes, and this is honestly a game that we need to win. That's solid defense right there. Man-to-man coverage always locks us up. Luckily, we have Dustin McCauley. I feel like he barely gets tired. He's so fast. Daniel Kelly with a nice little pickup here. On second down, I am going to try to throw the slant to Tony Hines. He drops it, which means here on third down, I am going to have to throw a dot. I'm going to throw Tony Hines underneath. This time he holds on to it. And the conservative drive continues. Let's see what we can do here with Troy Brown. I have a feeling he's going to get open here. He didn't, but guess who did? Andy Larson. All right, Troy Brown, get in here. There we go. That is a solid ending to the first half. And I'm pretty sure we get Bowl to start the second half as well. If we can go down and score on this drive as well, I feel like that should put this game out of reach for Marshall. Come on, let's get a nice return, Jamari Brown. There we go. That's what I like to see. Make a man miss. And all of that was just to get back to the 25. There we go, Dustin McCauley. They're really pressing Tony Hines over there. They really pressed Tony Hines. Why would you do that? You're making my life easy. Tony Hines into the end zone. I love when teams do that. You can only do it so many times before I'm going to get a touchdown off of it. And now with this 21-point lead, I feel like we're in a great position. The last thing we want is our games to come down to the wire like the past few games. So the rest of this game, I'm going to be playing pretty conservatively. That's great defense. What a throw by the QB. But anyways, on offense, Troy Brown is going to get fed the ball. We've got to stop this run. This is going to be a good blitz here. I can already tell you. We get in there, and Jamari Brown, you should have had that pick. That would have been absolutely game-changing. That is so unfortunate. Their QB's taking off. Ryan Clayton, bring him down. Oh my gosh, they went 5 wide. I'm going to get a sack with Ryan Clayton. Why would you do that? You'll need to let me know down below if you enjoyed this doubleheader episode. I might end up doing more in the future. Daniel Kelly with a nice gain there. And I'm about to run this ball and absolutely destroy this clock so we can get out of here with a win. All right, I think I've done a pretty good job at burning a ton of clock and running the ball. I wanted to make sure I could put our program in a winning position, and that's what we're in. I really want to throw Bryce Oliver on this fade route here. Why not? Let's see what happens, and we're going to kick our 3. This does pretty much wrap up the game. There's just no way Marshall can come back and win this. And they threw us a pick to Travis Silva. What a great way to end the game. NKU just won their 14th straight home game, and honestly, we deserved it. Dustin McCauley played a great game, 225 passing yards with 3 touchdowns, and then he also had 63 rushing yards. Troy Brown got over 100 rushing yards, and he had a touchdown. Receiving-wise, no one really stood out again, like normal. But defensively, the man, Ryan Clayton, 7 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. Austin Hargrove was also able to grab 2 sacks, and Travis Silva snagged that interception at the end of the game. That's going to wrap up today's doubleheader episode. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Make sure to hit that like button down below if you did, and I will see you all in the next one when we take on FIU.